Back to the Heidi and Frank Show on the Rock of Southern California, 95.5 KLOS.
Heidi and Frank Show. So I get home yesterday evening, and a bunch of cars parked out in front of my house. And there's a little space for me to drive my truck up into my driveway, but I have to park it at an angle halfway on the grass and halfway on the driveway because of all the cars that are parked around. And I hit the garage door opener and getting out, and the door's about halfway up, and I see these legs with big clunky white tennis shoes, and the doors start going back down because they hit the button inside. It says, "You can't come in here." And the door goes down.
Can't come in my own garage.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on. I wasn't told. It's not my birthday. No surprise.
Yeah.
But I know it's
We're
not a
wrapping
surprise party.
presents.
My birthday's in September.
Right. It'd be a real surprise.
Yeah, that's how you get me. Do it in March.
Right.
It is March 5th. It's September 5th, March 5th.
Yeah.
So I go through the front door. And as I go in, I see my lady and 3 or 4 women around like the kitchen island thing, drinking wine and laughing, and they're all like wearing sweats and stuff. And
What time of the day is this?
This is I get home about, let's see, what time was it? 6.
Oh, so it was in the evening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What time do you think it was?
Well, I didn't know if it was like 1, 2 in the afternoon. I was like, wow, a wine party at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Okay, interesting.
No, it was about 6 o'clock. I did other things after work and finally got home about 6. And it was about 4 or 5 women around the island drinking wine in their sweats and just laughing. I'm like, why can't I go in the garage? What's going on? Oh, we're spray tanning in there. What? Spray tanning?
Yeah.
So, I'm okay, whatever. And I put my bag down and everything, and then the woman walks out of the garage, and she just the latest to be spray tanned. And so I got a chance to go in there finally, and I see, and there's like this pyramid tent type thing in there. And these ladies are all going out in my garage and standing there naked while this other lady sprays them down with this paint.
Right.
And as I walk out in the garage, there's this haze. I mean, even though there's a tent so you don't get the paint everywhere, it's still a very light mist. This stuff, they call it mystic tan because it's a mist, right? When you go to those tanning places, it sprays on you. I think it's like that, but it's a little bit more crevice creative.
It's more precise. You can actually do definition because it's with a handheld gun, so she can kind of draw it like where the cut of your muscle would be. That can be a little darker here. You can you can really get contoured with that stuff. Yeah, of course.
That's what
you see on the red carpet. Like when you see like you're going to accentuate every. That's why bodybuilders put that stuff on because the dark accentuates any dark. So it makes
first of all, none of these ladies are on the red carpet, and nobody's a bodybuilder. So I don't know why in the hell this is happening in my garage. Now, young Frank would have thought about 7 women being naked in his garage as an opportunity.
Sure.
But I walk out there and I see this woman in her big clunky white shoes, and she's the spray painter, and she's got the full on, like she's painting a car. You know, like she's got the full on mask on, like she's cooking meth out there.
Right. Yeah.
And there's this mist everywhere, and so I'm like, oh, this is my room. Okay, this is instead of thinking 6 naked chicks in my garage. Yeah, this could possibly happen. They're all drinking wine. I get home. They think they look pretty because they're all tan. All right, this is going to go down.
I'm going to be covered in bronze.
You realize you're getting this stuff on everything. My motorcycle's getting tan. I know this stuff is going to land on everything, and I'm getting, I'm kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
But young me would have been like, hey. So I was like, my God, I must be getting old. This is like no longer a porno scene for me. I'm just like, hey. You're getting tanning stuff on my stuff.
Well, that is a legitimate gripe, I guess you have there. I'm like, I would never do that to the Italian's garage. I can tell you right now, I would be slaughtered. Be like, No, I keep all my she
Yeah,
keeps
and
all
here's
her
the thing.
stuff clean.
You know, it's not like there was no place else to do it. I mean, my lady has her room. I mean, there's a room in the house because
her salon, right?
Yeah, that she can do people's hair and stuff. And so it's big enough that this pup tent could went in there and they could have sprayed, and it's got plenty of ventilation. Smaller room would have been easier. No, it doesn't in my garage, right next to the motorcycle. And I was so pissed. I mean, I just went in the house and sat there and watched TV and drank a beer.
Did a bong load. And you're like, eh.
Put a dip in. And
No.
And just prayed for death.
Stop.
But yesterday when I was talking about the age demographic, the traffic on internet porn, and said, 18 to 24-year-olds are most likely to be on internet porn. And then as it increases to 25, 34, it goes down.
The
and
older
then
you
to
get.
35 to 44. So the interest in going down, all the way down to where when you're 65 plus, 5% of people 65 plus are still on Pornhub. So it's like young Frank saw porno. There's naked chicks in the garage. Maybe I would even snuck around the back way and maybe peeked a gander through the garage door that has a window in it.
Right.
But I didn't. I was just
that
like,
is-
"What? You're ruining my stuff? That's old. There's no porno happening here."
Right.
And they're attractive women. It's not like they weren't.
Of course. And even more so with the nice tan. Yeah, because it is an intimate situation. I mean, so much. I had it done a few months ago on a referral from a friend. It was like, oh, this girl does it. She's really the best. You go to her apartment in Hollywood and she does it for you. And she set out the tent on her back balcony. And this girl was so hot. It was retarded.
Is she a lesbian? I'm guessing so. If you're going to go that business, you got to be.
No, I mean, I don't know. The rumor is maybe a bisexual situation. Who knows? But she was beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. Dark
Is this the
hair.
one that looked like Courtney Cox?
Yes, dark hair, light eyes, stunning. And it is weird because you're standing naked in this tent, and she is, I mean, inches from your body. And she's
got to
right
see
there,
you, right?
and
Get in there.
she's, painting you, and you're just standing here like,
And you're just
I'm just
spread.
sort of like this.
Like
and
you're
then,
going to get frisked by a cop.
And then and then you turn around and she's, getting all your spots. And
Do you have to bend over so she can get your
a little.
tanning ass cheek smile if
Yeah.
you went to the tanning bed?
I mean, you're not going crazy bend over, but you do. I mean, it's like, oh my God, there's my vagina right there in her face. That's
Why would you do that?
well, I mean, I like to go get spray tanned and have a little color and
Why not just do your head? Do your head and neck.
arms.
And maybe your arms if your arms get exposed. But why?
but then that
Who's going to be seeing your ass taint?
Well,
Nobody.
I mean, then that looks weird. It's like, okay, I've got arms, neck, and head, and then the rest of my body's all
You
white
only
and
think at the point
splotchy.
when you've been with her how long that she's going to say, you know what? I was in the mood until I saw this stark white ass taint.
Well, I'd look like I got some weird vitiligo or something. I'm like, well, I'm it's really white but dark and like, early Michael Jackson when you're like, what's going on there?
She'll think you cheated on her and someone's already been there. Why is this place white?
Yeah, you rubbed it all off, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a weird,
Some woman's walking around like she's got a goatee.
real weird freckle patches. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I've only done that one time. I would definitely wear panties, but then, you're like, well, then it does give you tan line if you wear panties.
But then it would look more natural.
Yeah, right.
Get your panties.
Did these girls was it a panning situation or you didn't see because weren't allowed to go in there when that was happening?
No, they were all naked because they would come and talk about it, and just like you talked about it, saying how uncomfortable it was. Like, oh my God, I was like, and they're standing in a garage, and there's it's all
bizarre.
guy stuff around. It's a ping pong table there, which there's tanning stuff at my ping pong table. It won't bounce the same. Probably won't get the same action.
Oh, you're gonna have to clean it off. Wow, that is crazy. How differently you look at that situation.
Yeah, even your tastes as far as what will excite you when that demographic of ages and going on Pornhub and what you look at and what you don't. When they say the most popular searches for the 18 to 24-year-olds. The most popular thing. When I look back and when I was 18, 24, what did I like? Well, I liked the same thing they liked. I'd look it up and I could enjoy watching this, but not so much anymore.
Is it virginal porn? Like some girls losing their virginity? Like that? Not
Let
for
me
real,
see.
but not for real, but like those, like, oh, hey, innocence. Because they're more like them. 18 to 24 would be like, what I would look like having sex.
No, that's not even top 10 virginal.
Who's
going on Pornhub and certain virginal, typing that in the search space?
Believe me, there's some guy listening right now who's 10. Like, yeah, I like that one. It's like taking innocence.
No, I see every age. Well, I guess if you want to consider teen, you type in teen. Is that just?
I guess, yeah. The innocent part of it.
18 to 24. The biggest search is lesbian. So there you go. Heidi. Look at you with the young demo.
That's right.
18, 24-year-olds.
I know what they like. Lesbians. Girl on girl action. It's a winner every time.
In the number 2 spot, right after lesbians for 18-24s, stepmom.
Oh, what if you have a lesbian stepmom? That explodes.
All right, what if you have a teen lesbian stepmom on MTV? Because teen is 3rd spot.
Teen is 3rd spot.
This is for the young demo. And then MILF is the 4th one.
Again with that.
And I can't even say what the 5th one is, but you can guess.
Wait, radio charades?
Okay, radio charades.
Radio charades. Here we go.
Radio charades for Heidi and the VIPs who watch this show every single day at HeidiandFrank.com. All right, ready? Let me see.
Okay. There's like if there was a fire hydrant that was gushing water.
Nailed it. Right? I'm so good at this game.
Yeah, radio charades. Nobody's better.
I did get a little dramatic, though, didn't I?
You did, but it worked. I guessed it easily.
Is that it was
no problem? And I like
committed.
That you put one hand behind your
head.
I
know. I totally committed, didn't I?
Yeah.
You really got to watch this show, folks. It's radio worth watching, after all. The 25 to 34-year-olds, are they still into lesbians once they hit 25? Not so much. I guess they just tapped themselves out of lesbian porn. They just looked at so much of it.
Numb to it.
Number 1 spot, stepmom.
Moved up from number 2.
Yeah, stepmom is number 1 now.
You are creepy.
Till you're 34, you're going to love the stepmom. And then when you turn, let's see, what's the next one? 35 to 44? Number 1? Stepmom. And then 45 to 54, that group, number 1, stepmom. Man, stepmom porn must be awesome. That's like, you're talking about 3 decades of stepmom porn. You did a little stint of lesbian porn, but stepmom porn's awesome. I mean, it has to be. I gotta look this stuff up. But then when you get to 55 to 64, number 1, massage.
It's just your body hurts.
65 plus, massage. So, your taste will change over time. I was almost disappointed with myself last night, realizing I'm getting older. My tastes have changed. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back. We're Heidi and Frank.
The Heidi and Frank Show. Mornings on 95.5 KLOS. LA's #1 talk show in the morning. On air and online at HeidiandFrank.com.